Are you ready, kids? Welcome everybody to the
great journey.
I'm crying. Welcome everybody to the great journey. It is here. It is now. We have begun with good old Halo Reach, and we're gonna be playing on heroic difficulty. If you didn't know, this is what I will be doing on this channel. I will be going through all the Halos one by one in chronological order, and we will see how that goes. And we're just going to re-enjoy Halo and get hyped for Halo Infinite. I am joined here by PHNX Rainbolt, and of course there's me, myself, PHNX Patriot, as you know. Rainbolt, say hello.
Hello.
Hello, indeed. I'll break the news before he embarrasses me. This is my second recording of this, and I hate myself for it.
We got that with the first episode.
Just start it. Just go. Just go.
He's like, you're gonna hate me.
Jeffrey,
Yeah.
you're gonna kill me.
You weren't recording, were you?
Essentially.
I'm like, well, you didn't hit the record button. He's like, yes, but no. He just ended up recording a black screen in his face.
Yep, I forgot to capture the game, and I hate myself. I hate existence is torment.
It's like he had some good kills and
we had some great content there. We had like good questions, some funnies, you know, all down the drain, just flushed.
Because Joey can't just be a clown; he has to be the whole damn circus.
Ain't that right? We
All
made a
right,
comment about this beautiful scenery, and Jeffrey completely agrees that it looks great, right, Jeffrey?
Yeah, I said that, but it's a 2D background. It's not even 3D. They just painted a picture and slapped it in the back.
Yes, and I like that. I think it's cool. It adds to it. I think it makes an aesthetic, a full vibe. But anyways,
it's a different type of aesthetic, but like
it is.
To be honest, I prefer the 3D aesthetic because it makes me feel like it's an actual world. With like the 2D thing, it's like you feel that way, but like if you look hard enough, you're like, that's 2D.
That's true. Hey Jeffrey, I've never played this game before.
Shut up.
I've never played. I don't know what this is all about. What is Halo? Why is it called Halo?
The reason why it's called Halo is because there's this guy named Halo Master Chief, and the game is.
Oh god. Oh god.
The game is based
around me straight out of the character.
All signals flatlined.
Straight out of that bit. I'm
I
done.
responded with trooper fire teams,
Oh.
which have since been declared MIA.
And now you're so
Mr. Halo. His whole job is to protect Blue Lady and destroy giant onion rings in the space sky.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Number 6.
Not wrong entirely.
It's like the broken way to describe Halo.
Halo's described like an idiot.
Halo described by a 5-year-old. Go.
Halo described by low IQ.
Similar job on Harmony.
Mr. Halo has fancy, expensive armor. It costs as much as a giant ship.
Too damn important. I want that relay back.
Giant ship crashes an onion ring. Bad things happen.
Then I'll see you on the other side.
Angry Kaminoans burn Earth.
Noble 2,
No, it's
Cat, Noble 2, me and George 4 5.
Mr. Halo has to figure out how to stop Kaminoans from continuing burning Earth and ships. He blows them up.
Me, I'm just happy to have Noble back up to full
He makes
strength.
friends with Mr. Stabby Stab Blue Alien thing.
But don't forget, they gotta fight Mr. Tentacles.
Oh yeah, Mr. Tentacles, the
Hentai.
Stays behind.
Mr. Tentacles, leader of the very spacey zombies.
Honestly, the best space zombies there ever has been and ever will be.
The space zombies want everyone to be the same kind of space zombies with them. They're all about
all about uniformity.
yeah, and then
Yes.
Mr. Halo doesn't like to be constricted. He likes wearing his armor.
Oh my god, I'm gonna die.
He likes
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna point it out like I did last time. A little tidbit of lore, not even lore, but interesting thing about this
Listen
campaign.
up, noble team.
But
We're
when we
looking
get
at
to
a
the
downed
spot where
relay
we
outpost
land
50 clicks
and we
from
jump
Blizzard
out, if
We're
you
gonna
sprint
introduce
straight
ourselves to
to the
whoever took
bottom
it
where
out,
the
then
truck
task them to
is,
get it back
there's an
online.
invisible elite there, and you can kill him and get a what is that backpack on the ground? Did you just notice that? Like, I just noticed that on the backpack that Emil had his foot on. It looked like George's backpack.
disrespect.
Hang on. I don't know. Anyways, there was just so much going on that I'll show you in the edit.
Command will not be keeping us
And then it slap.
But as I was saying, you can find an invisible elite. If you kill him, you get a data pad with some cool info on it. So there's first little bit of something. I don't know what you call that. That's not really lore.
Fun fact.
It's got lore. Fun fact. Halo fun fact. Dun, 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 dun.
Halo fun fact number 1.
Halo
Put
fun
it up in the
fact
corner
number
as
one.
we get to more Halos. Like the
Yes.
number
I'll put
going
it
up.
right
Halo fun
down
fact.
there. Or down there.
I don't know. You put it
I don't
wherever
know.
you want to.
I was
looking at.
trying to figure out which angle. I don't know my own parameters.
Oh
on
my
the
god,
box.
you son of a biscuit! You could have fixed your color schemes, but you didn't.
Nah, dude, these are my awesome Cheeto scheme. I love this. I love these colors. These are the colors I did when I was like, when I played this game. Orange and blue. I just love
You
that orange.
cheater.
It's so cool. Or I don't even know. It's like yellowish.
You're a clown.
man, oh, damn.
June, I want your eyes on the sky. So,
That got me, man.
Bro. What's funny is just like you still want to record with me? It's like, yeah, dude, we can do more episodes. And it's just like, bro, if I didn't say yes, you wouldn't have this first episode.
Yeah. When I went down to go get water too, I was like, I should really check because I know I goof this way too often.
All right, another fun fact. In the original Halo Reach, the beacon used to be very glowy. In the PC version, it ain't glowy.
I'm pretty sure it was to like signify like, oh, objective here.
Yeah, but
But now it's just a nice little red.
yeah, it's a nice little red.
Negative, but it's military.
Fun factoid.
Smoke at the next drop
Factoids.
circle west and check it out. No
Get out of here, emo.
permission to engage, but be selective. We don't need to telegraph our positions.
I was about to correct you, and I realized emus were the real world inspiration, and I just felt bad. Yeah.
Yeah, I know you were gonna correct me because you were saying their name well in the original recording.
Good old mowers, lawn mowers, the moas.
All right, first question.
First
that I
question.
asked last time.
Question 1.2, right?
Question 1.2. What's with us freaking out about the rebels? What they be like? Why they're rebels?
And as I answered before, the rebels are rebels. They
You don't say.
They just
The
didn't like
rebels
the
are rebels.
the rebels just don't like the UNSC because they were like out there, and they're mostly like the outer colonies. They didn't like the UNSC like encroaching upon them laws, and basically they just didn't like UNSC being all up on them, you know.
Hey, turn around.
They were being big honking jerks.
This is my building now. I'm the king. The highest ground wins.
The king of the rebels.
Yes. Ow, I just broke my legs.
But I really do think a rebel game would be fun, or fight the rebels. But I want to play as a Marine because I just feel like it's just slaughter if you play as a Spartan. It'd be like the most Call of Duty that Halo should ever go.
Most Call of Duty Halo has ever gone.
That'd be the advertisement for the game. I just saw him. Got away.
What was the other question I asked? Oh yeah, it was about The brutes.
Oh yeah, the brutes not being here.
Well,
Yeah.
no, being in of the original Halo.
Oh yeah, that's right, they are here.
You silly biscuit.
Yes, and the lore answer for that is so apparently, like, the reason they're here in Reach and then they weren't in Halo 1 was because they didn't trust them on the sacred Halo, is what I understand is to be the lore. They didn't want them to desecrate it, and they were lesser of beings in the Covenant at this point in time.
Okay, and I had asked why the brute shaved in this, but in 2 they're not. They're shaved in 3. He's like, I don't know, man.
Yeah, honestly, no idea.
Brutes be weird like that.
Brutes be weird like that. I mean, for the longest time, I couldn't tell whether they had hair or not. Like, sometimes if you just look close, and they're just like the hair is just really badly drawn, you know? It's just like, really, like, it's literally just drawn.
Bad texture.
Yeah, like, it's just a skin.
But no, then one of my other questions were, why was Reach
in this game have the hair? I think, I don't know.
What about these guys? What happened to these guys?
Yeah, the skirmishers. I think, if I remember correctly. In fact, I'm pretty sure this comes from the like the manual that the game comes with that I read back in 2010. Pretty sure they died. Like this was they're like a breed of jackal, and they were just, I think they just kind of died off. That, or they just, I don't know. I don't remember. Now I want to know.
I don't. I'm dead.
Oh, I was flanking, and then they stopped focusing on you, and I was like, oh.
Oh, my friend's dead. No. Dang it.
Dang nab.
Dang nabbit. Oh yeah. Another question I'd ask is, why is Reach so important?
Yes. So I believe the Covenant thought this was Earth because we had such a heavy presence here, and the guy leading this invasion is the Arbiter. Thel Vadami is his name, and yeah, that also, it just made it compacted, that the fact that it, ow, should have killed that guy. It made it worse because of the fact that he there was the Forerunner artifacts, which is most likely that big building that you find Cortana in, I think is a Forerunner ship, I'm pretty sure. Then my other theories were that because humans are kind of Forerunner artifacts, kind of, but not really. And also the presence of Cortana is also somewhat of a Forerunner construct. You know, I really wouldn't use the word construct as much as I do if I didn't play D&D.
Construct. Now, what about them Floody boys? Do you think they'll come back in any future Halo games? Because in Halo Wars 2,
Bloody Duddies?
they came back.
Damn, Bloody Duddies. Yes, I do. I think they will. There's a good chance. Because Halo Infinite's set on Zeta Halo, and Zeta Halo is the Halo that they experimented on humans to find a cure for the Flood, and like every other Halo as well, they also had Flood containment on them, and so it just feels right for another outbreak.
Which explains why there's no Flood on Reach.
Indeed. because they're all on the Halo rings and on the Ark. I think there's some on the Ark. I wouldn't doubt it.
And the current outbreak that's happening on that other ring in Halo 2.
The Halo 2 ring, yeah. There's probably currently an outbreak going on there right now. And they're quarantining it. And then there's a whole episode, or whole mission in Halo 2 called Quarantine.
Yeah, and I didn't know that. It was Patriot that told me. I just decided to steal his thunder because he's making me do the first episode.
That's fair. Totally reasonable.
And so now I can seem like I have lore, which I do.
You're a big
just not
man.
just not as much as you.
I love Halo. If that's not been made well enough noticed. If I haven't said that enough. There's the words I was trying to go for.
Oh, this is where you talked about the live-action Halo Reach trailer.
Oh yeah, that is. Yeah, the live-action Halo Reach trailer is pretty sure is canon. And then the original Suicides, the original Noble 6 is that dude in it, and that's how he died. I feel like his name had a B in it.
3 Charlie 6. Does anyone read?
Ben.
Attacked by Covenant forces. The Covenant is on reach. I repeat,
Hmm.
the Covenant is on reach.
Spartan Ben.
Spartan Benny.
Let's move, 6.
Benny and the Jets.
The double team's the Jets.
Yeah.
I think we have to get back in the truck, don't we? Yep.
Get in the tree.
Get in the truck. Come on, George, get in.
You slow piece of crap.
Yeah, that was his backpack on the floor of the Falcon. And Emil had his foot on it.
Well, I guess to keep it down.
Well, yeah, also because he probably doesn't want to sit down with the backpack on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but like Emil had his foot on it so it wouldn't like fly out.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure, yeah.
I don't think he meant it disrespectfully.
Oh, no, you're the one who said disrespect. I didn't think that.
Yeah, we're thinking it. I don't remember the question. So we're gonna take a question break till one pops in my head, because I have a bunch.
Yeah, Jeffrey asked like a billion questions, and I was like, dude, you're just not gonna have any questions for the next episode, and here we are.
It's not that I don't have other questions. It's like I gotta cover the questions I asked earlier.
Yeah, no, that's true. You asked.
Because if I don't get the questions I asked earlier.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, I asked about the DMR and like the battle rifle missing and the assault rifle missing and
assault
Halo
rifle.
2.
Yeah, and basically my explanation was Halo 2 is just the the Halo of let's just do this, and hopefully everyone likes it, and they just thought it was cool, and I think they just you know, I mean, it was the second game. I didn't think they expected this. But the battle rifle, since it's not in Halo 2, it makes it a little easier to explain in lore, because it's like, oh, you know, it just didn't.
You mean Halo 1? Because the battle rifle was featured in Halo 2, my guy.
Correct, yeah. The fact that it's not in this game and in Halo CE is the fact. It makes it easier to explain in lore. That it just wasn't a thing yet, you know. But DMR just disappear, I guess. You know, just gone.
Well, you said it wasn't on the ships.
Yeah, but then I thought about it like, yeah, like I said it was like, it wasn't on the Pillar of Autumn probably, or something like in their armory. But then I realized it's also just not in Halo 1, 2, and 3. And then it comes back in Halo 4 like completely different too.
They probably got replaced by the BR.
Yeah, that's how I like to see it. I'm pretty sure the little dossier that comes with this game says it's like it's a experimental weapon, which is kind of cool to think about. And then all the assault rifles, they all change because they're actually all different types. They have like different designations, and I don't know what they are because I'm not that big of a nerd.
I'm not that big of a nerd.
I do remember one question you asked about why are they killing us and all the stuff about the prophet people and the
Forerunners and humans.
Do you remember what that question was exactly?
Isn't the reason why the the prophet people like killing the humans is because of the Prometheans? Forerunners. My bad. Preferred the humans over them and kind of left them in charge after they died.
Yeah, so it's kind of like yes and no, because like they didn't really know that the Foreigners preferred them yet. I think is that known now? I don't know. But at first they were just kind of like, damn, these guys have a weird affinity for these humans have weird affinity for Foreigner stuff, and then they were kind of like basically kind of jealous, but also because we freaking blew up a sacred ring. And they were like, well, we were gonna beat you into submission to make you join the Covenant, but now you're just like, now you just spit in our face. So we're just gonna kill you all.
We don't give up at all, not even to ourselves.
And maybe it's known to the prophets, the San Shayum, that humans are the heirs essentially to the mantle, but I don't know if that's actually known.
I thought it was.
I don't remember. And you know, we'll probably find out across the course of this great journey. I also went on a whole tirade about talking about the San Shayum and their whole dealio.
They used to be beautiful.
They did used to be beautiful, that's right. They were the most beautiful creatures in the universe during the time of the Foreigners.
Now they ugly.
They're actually super lit when they don't just relegate themselves to freaking chairs. In fact, you know, I'll get onto that later. But they split. They had a civil war. Half of them wanted to just use the Forerunner stuff as worshipping, and the other half wanted to use it and abuse it. And the one that wanted to use and abuse it became the Covenant and left their homeworld of Jonjercom, and the other one stayed and became kind of primitive. And I say primitive, but they developed more like humans did, and
more
like
natural.
discovered like guns and stuff and gunpowder and that kind of crap. I mean, I don't think they had gunpowder on their planet, but stuff, you know, similar
the equivalent.
development. And then oh yeah, they screwed up their genetics so bad that the Covenant version of the San Shayum that they have to go back every once in a while to Jonjercom and like kidnap women, specifically the females, and then they can have San Shayum that can actually give birth and have children. I also think this looks like Halsey on purpose. 100% looks like Halsey from behind.
I don't think they...
That dude's got a mask on. I never noticed that.
All right, Corporal. Stay put.
Bruh.
We'll get you a combat search.
That's the only thing I noticed.
The dude, the Marine.
Found something.
Yeah.
I'll take that, 6.
I've never
I
noticed.
hate her so much.
She's alright.
She's so disrespectful, bro.
Yeah, it's a little bit of her charm.
It's all right. We're not gonna hurt you.
George.
I got her.
I wonder what happened to her. She made it off reach.
Keep still, and I'll release you.
Hell yeah. Look at them
Wait,
zealots. Coming in, serving their holy will. It's so cool.
I just like how you grab that.
Yeah. I always thought you got stabbed at that part. Oh, it's so dark. He grabs it.
-4, stay on the entrance. 2, handle her. 5 and 6, clear the
Jeffrey,
hole.
let's go get him. Save him.
Hey, I'm Noble 7.
Noble 6, Noble 7, and Noble 5 on duty.
There's other questions, but I remember them now, and I'm just gonna save them for the next mission.
That's fair. Yes, we're not
Cause
even
like
rapid
now,
firing.
yeah, because like They're like, questionnaire, go, 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 go. Get them all.
I was gonna say though about the Sanshayum and how cool they can be. There is during the Covenant they did keep some of them. They used some of them as warriors, and it wasn't many, but they were called prelates, I think. Basically they're like Sanshayum Spartans, and they're dope. Like they don't have permanent augmentations, but they have like augmentations that they can inject while in combat, increase their performance at the moment, and then they have to like relegate it between how how their body reacts to it and how much they can inject into themselves. And they're just dope. They're really cool. And there's a whole book. Oh, there's not a whole book about them, but there is a book with one of them as the main character, and he's super cool. Tim Beheck, I think his name is.
Tim?
M.
Oh, they said Tim. I was like, bro, Covenant name. Covenant name Tim. Get out of here.
Tell me Covenant Tim.
Cat needs you to reset a junction.
That whack.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm so curious what they were called.
They're just called Tim now. That's it.
How long?
Yeah, prelates. And they're just fit Sanshayum, and they have like semi-long necks, but they're not as long.
2 weeks earliest.
And they actually look kind of cool.
Plasma damage. All major upgrade components
Just
fried,
slap a picture and edit.
which is why I'm
Yeah, I will. Oh yeah.
overland bundle to get you a direct
I forgot to say when I was doing a brief description of Halo, these are Mr. Halo's cousins.
Find out what you know.
Yeah, Mr. Halo's cousins and yeah, and brothers and.
Yeah, all Spartans are related to Mr. Halo. This team is his cousins.
Well, these are Mr. Reaches.
I never George.
Because it's about them, right? The game.
Oh, you're right. This Mr. Reach is Noble 6. He's related to Mr. Halo.
Yeah.
Because they're both lucky.
Exactly. Mr. Reach.
Why would you be?
These are Mr. Reach's brothers.
Yeah.
She just lost her father.
Her father. When he says that.
She's not the only one.
Lock it down.
Yeah, same. I watched this really cool video about how Emil, like all his little jabs at everyone, are really just jabs at himself. And he's talking about himself when he says that he needs a psychiatric workup. And that he's actually really just like.
It's patchy, but it's there.
He's actually the most scared one out of all of them.
Let's not touch anything. You wouldn't
I
want to
saw
be in
that.
this place.
Because you sent it to me
sent
and I
it to the
watched
group,
it.
yeah. It was so cool. I love that video.
But I had already watched it before you sent that. I just rewatched it.
Colonel, this is Noble 1. There are no rebels. The Covenant
no
are
rebels.
There's no rebels.
Come again, Noble One. Did you say Covenant?
affirmative.
Covenant.
Winter contingency.
Did you say the
God
Covenant?
help us all.
Covenant. With a B in there. Covenant.
Covenant.
Nice, nice. Who had a higher score? Oh, is it shared?
Yeah, I can't separate it.
This time we can keep the warthog alive, Jeffy.
No, I don't think so.
This dude freaking smacked the engine and blew up the warthog right in front of me. Killed himself. Did some wonderful physics. I don't know. He like launched above it and then somehow ended up below it.
Bro,
What?
we also lost Jimmy.
Jimmy! We'll get Jimmy back.
We'll get him back now.
Oh, we killed him, yeah.
He died because of the explosion.
Oops.
You're like, oops, I forgot about that.
I forgot we're murderers.
I forgot he's dead.
Roger that. Dot, stand by to receive and respond.
Yes, Commander.
What was
Initiate immediate course correction. The Office of Naval Intelligence Sword Base is presently under siege from a Corvette-class Covenant vessel. Due to the sensitive nature of this facility,
I wonder what happened to the Falcon. Like, They just stopped using it.
I know, right? Like they were like,
However, current defensive forces
Hornet
are
is better
insufficient.
somehow.
Oni has requested Team Noble's direct intervention to help secure
I mean, yeah.
Sword Base.
Kind of is actually as an attack vehicle, but this is a carrying vehicle. But then there's like the Pelican, you know?
Focus on the
Yeah.
hostile infantry. Give
And the Pelicans always get shot down.
I mean, like this is an attack vehicle. It
It's
just
like
also
nice in between, yeah. It's got guns. It's maneuverable. It's small, and it carries people.
like for quick
Very
drops
boy.
like that. But I don't understand why they didn't just stay and help.
Attack on sword base.
Yeah, exactly. They got guns. Well, maybe they were the one that doesn't.
No, it had guns. Oh, dang. He smacked me and I'm dead.
Sucks to be you.
I'm back, baby.
Back.
Oh yeah.
Almost out of ammo.
I'm just saying, dude. I said this last recording, but like, the real game I'm looking forward to is Halo, so I can get my floody boys.
Yeah, the floody duddies. Yeah, I am excited about that. It's gonna be so much fun. We go scared.
I actually watched a video of people just now playing Halo, like for the first time.
I didn't watch the video, but I wanted to. I saw the thumbnail and I wanted to watch
And
it.
it's like they saw the flood for the first time, and like they were freaking out over
I still
like
remember mine. My first experience.
over like the little guys. Like they're like,
Yeah.
oh, if it touches me, I'm done. And I'm like, bruh, you ain't know nothing.
Yeah.
You can just walk over those guys.
That's why I'm excited about Halo 3 because you go walk inside the grave mine.
Yeah.
That
But
is so cool.
I do miss the flood. The Prometheans are not a good replacement for them.
No,
That's all.
Prometheans lore-wise are really cool. Gameplay-wise, just they weren't that cool. Especially
Because
in Halo 5. I preferred them in Halo 4 actually.
I mean, like, they're just too commonplace. Like, yeah, the flood becomes commonplace, but like, everything fears it.
Yeah.
Like,
No, I
they
think it'll be a good, interesting thing to see the flood return if they bring him back in Halo Infinite, because it's just been so long that we've had him in a first-person shooter that it's just gonna be great. Nice.
I still have one left now.
That's how you do it.
No, but I miss my floody duddies because
Yeah.
like the Prometheans just have like the knights and those little dog boys and drones, and that's so lame.
Like I said, I really preferred them in 4. Like the knights are too hard in 5, and the soldiers I hate. They're just quick and annoying. They just don't fight. They don't bring any interest to the game, in my opinion.
Are the soldiers the dogs?
No, they just like literally just like human shaped.
I don't remember them at all.
Yeah, they're just annoying.
But yeah, I just don't like them because it's.
I like
It's
the
not this-
Watchers actually. They were kind of cool. I don't know.
It's
I got
not-
just real good vibes thinking about the Halo 4 Prometheans, but they weren't great.
It's just not the same kind of like experience in my opinion, because like even with the flood, like you kill a flood, but like one of them little baby floods can come up and just make that one you just killed back
Oh
alive.
yeah, definitely not a replacement. 100% not.
And like, yeah, they're not supposed to be technically, but they are a third enemy type, which is what the flood was. And it just
Blasted that dude.
from like a perspective wise, the flood were more challenging, and like, yeah, there were missions based around them, but like you still fight the Covenant
Yeah.
in those, but the Covenant's also
No, I
fighting them.
love like fighting them, and then all of a sudden the Flood show up, and it's just like absolute chaos.
Yeah. And it's just one of those things where it's just like, I just don't feel the same, like, oh my god, it's the Prometheans. It's like, it's the
Nah, they weren't scary
Prometheans.
enough.
I have to sit through this mission.
Station and get that comms array up and running. Spartans, this is Sword
Yeah.
Control. Thought you could use some mobile firepower.
Prometheans are alright.
You can get in that Jeep.
Oh yeah. Oh wait, it's the same one, is it? Is that Jimmy? No, Jimmy
that's
was
our
with the
Jimmy.
Gauss. Is that Jimmy? Thought he was with the Gauss cannon. Yeah, no, Jimmy was with the Gauss cannon. Let's go. We don't need them.
No, Jimmy was that one. He just hopped in the Goss with us.
Oh, we should have got him.
This is Jimmy now.
Jimmy is an idea.
Jimmy's an idea. But yeah, I don't know, man. Like the flood, it just hit different.
Oh yeah. No,
Like,
so
because it's actually like the whole
covered in this. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Right, the whole atmosphere of just the flood, like any mission there, it's like a creepy atmosphere. And you're like, yeah, I'm vibing with it. But like with the Prometheans, it's like it's just chaos. Both teams don't like you. It's like
It just
cool.
in and out everywhere.
Yeah. It's like I can teleport. It's like I don't really enjoy that aspect, but okay.
Teleporty boys.
Have fun teleporting.
One thing we haven't talked about in this recording is the favorite weapons. What's your favorite weapon across Halo?
The Magnum, hands down.
Magner.
The Magner.
Yeah. Which Magnum specifically?
Halo 1's Magnum. Just because
Fair.
of the sheer fact that
For
you
sheer
whip it out,
beastliness.
you shoot a hunter and it's dead. And it's just like, yeah.
Yeah. That one's cool. My favorite Magnum is Halo Reach Magnum. I like this one's. But my favorite weapon would be the good old reliable battle rifle.
Yeah, but the favorite weapon of Halo Reach is my good old friend, the grenade launcher.
Oh yeah. The weapon that's like not the cool weapon in this game is definitely grenade launcher. What did I say what one?
You
that I
said
liked?
the DMR.
Oh yeah, because it was introduced in this game. I do like the DMR. Yeah.
My reason of not liking the DMR is because it replaced the battle rifle, and I was salty about it.
Which is no good reason to replace the battle rifle, but I'm glad they replaced it with the DMR.
Oh yeah, because now it gives us
boy.
another game, another gun in the future games. Jimmy!
Yeah, now see Jimmy, there he is. Let's go, Jimmy. Get in.
Good work, Spartans.
Hurry, Jimmy.
Before Cat gets in or somebody else.
What other Marine? We don't want Cat.
Yeah, we don't want Timmy. We want Jimmy.
Oh, that wasn't there before, and we.
Yeah, that really wasn't.
Get here quick.
Poor Grunt. He's like,
oh no!
But yeah,
Oh, I sniped that boy right out of it.
Nice. But man,
All right, we're keeping this thing alive.
I was thinking is like a cool idea is since Spartan 4s, right, don't have the same augmentation as Spartan 2s, the flood can infect them.
Oh, well, I mean, they should be able to infect the Spartan 2s and 3s as well. I mean, I don't see why not. It's just harder to because of the armor.
Well, it was also because of the augmentation.
Yeah. I mean, but maybe. Okay, wait, back up.
That's why Johnson went in the in that one mission, because he was in that mission, wasn't
That is true.
killed by the flood because he was a pre-Spartan and had the augmentations, and the flood were like, oh, I don't vibe with that.
Yeah, he was a Spartan 1er.
So that's why he didn't get the flood, like trying to eat his body, because they saw his augmentation and was like, that's a no-go for me. Chief.
Oh, I know. I never knew. I didn't think that was what that. I didn't know that.
Huh?
Learn something new every day.
Told you I got some lore
That was
facts,
a cool
bro.
thing. All right, Jimmy, get out of the way. You're cool, but I need you to move. I need you to step right aside so you don't get myrtleized again. All right, all right, close enough. All right, ready?
He's back, by the way.
Jimmy. I can't move him once he's like this. There we go.
I'm just gonna shoot the other one. Like, why don't we just? He's just gonna go back.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can damage this more, right?
Yeah, it looks like you can. I think that's probably fine.
Ready?
Ready.
Go!
Woohoo! Did I launch you over too?
Yeah, I'm here. Got it!
Yeah. I got you, I got you. I love how the Gauss cannon still works even though we're EMP'd.
Bruh! He gone.
He just
The hunters
dead. Oh, the hunter's gonna be easy, dude.
Ignore that elite, he don't matter.
Yeah, it's
Cat's got him.
Let's not die in here though, in this thing. Oh god, Jeffrey. Drive.
Give a little.
I hit him in the leg and he tripped. Hell yeah.
Hey,
That's done.
yeah. We speed running this, punk. Jimmy's alive though, that's all that matters.
Jimmy is still alive. That's truly what matters, is we saved a life. By not killing him ourselves.
By not being the cause of his death this time. Hurry, Jimmy, come on. Jimmy!
I
want to push
Jimmy.
Nah,
that's gonna take
too
way
much
too
time.
long.
Too much time.
I mean, I can cut it out. Oh no!
Shh, Jimmy lives this way.
Jimmy lives. Oh, you're just floating. Like the Avatar state or something.
Spartan state.
Yes.
I watched that show.
It's a good show.
Mr. Halo over here being the last Spartan.
The last sprint bender.
I want you to know throughout this whole playthrough now, he's going to be Mr. Halo.
Mr. Halo. When we get to the end of Halo Reach, we can see Mr. Halo in the cryo tube.
That's if we're playing Legendary. We are not.
Is that only in the Legendary?
Yep.
Aww, that's dumb. I almost shot that Marine. I have Luis. Sergeant L. Villegas. I'm bad at names.
Bro, sometimes you just gotta borrow. Oh.
Got him.
That poor Jackal, I just showed up and like, hey, how's it going?
Ruined his day.
I got Private B. Frank.
Private B. Frank.
By the way, Private B. Frank is a female.
Oh. Oops, sorry.
Ow!
You got in my way. Hi. You're dead.
I don't know if I killed him with that shotgun and got a girl birthday party, but that would have been hilarious.
One shot. There we go. Sweet.
Mr. Halo down.
Oh, Mr. Halo down. Mr. Reach down.
Mr. Reach down here. Yeah, my bad. No one will be ever called by their name while we play this.
It's always called by the title of the game. The Mr. Halo. Mr. Combat Evolved.
Bro, I just got a nice armor, Lieutenant. Thank you. I grew it myself.
What? Spartan armor is grown, confirmed. It's just they're trained in techniques to make their muscles stronger.
Are we also doing Halo ODST is the question?
Yes, 100%.
Alright.
We'll probably do it right after Halo 2.
Really?
I think that seems like a good spot to put it.
Even though it came after Halo 3?
Well, I'm not doing it in release order. I'm doing it in
yeah,
chronological order.
And it is actually chronological with Halo 2.
Yeah, I mean, technically it happens during Halo 2, which would be an interesting idea to stop, like after the new Mombasa mission, and just stop and then play ODST. But I kind of just want to go straight Halo 2.
Yeah, you don't want to like
break it up like that. That'd be weird.
Yeah.
This dude's voice, by the way, have you noticed?
What?
That dude's voice. Orbital Defense is standing by to take the shot.
To take the shot.
He's just got a cool voice. I'll get some popcorn and watch the fireworks.
Mr. Halo approves of this method. Bro, and I'm not even gonna call like the rings by proper either. They're onion rings.
The onion rings.
Onion rings.
Nah, dude, Tight Charity's the big mushroom.
5, 6. Get down to the science wing. Dr. Halsey wants a debrief from the command saying we're all hers.
Repeat.
I like how it has your emblem on your chest.
I did.
What?
That on our way.
Your emblem that you created, they put it on your chest.
Oh, I know. I love that too. They just Reach has got all the cool details and sexy details.
I like Reach. It's just it ain't got the flood.
Ain't no flood.
Ain't no flood. Ain't no
but
flood.
But it got Halsey, baby. I love Halsey.
George, it's been too long.
Not enough Halsey, to be honest.
What have you done?
They need a game where you just play as an Oni operative doing missions for Halsey, or something like that, or an Oni operative in general.
Oh, this is also the mission we talked about. Halo 3 having like the coolest multiplayer, like co-op thing, where where the Chief and Arbiter are player 1 and 2 instead of being a copy of Chief, and like you have 2 random elites for like 3 and 4. But I was over here like, just imagine having like a random ODST.
Yeah, or like. I think it would be cool if you played as like Linda, Fred, or Kelly.
You're certain?
Their armor configuration matched.
Shield strength too.
But that's before they were canon.
They were canon, I'm pretty sure at that time. I mean, I have no idea about that. But
like lore-wise, they were helping Master Chief from the sidelines.
Yeah.
The Covenant dispatch elite
advanced teams
to hunt down
I don't know what they were doing.
Why is Master Chief by himself? Where's his team at?
Well, so Linda is there in Combat Evolved. I'll show you.
No, not. I'm talking about in Infinite.
Data retrieval was not a command
directive.
Even had
yeah. Who knows, man? That'll be an interesting question to answer. Because I wonder that myself. Like, I hope his team is there, but I just hope it's not the same way as it was in 5, because I didn't like that. I mean, I don't know.
I didn't like 5's story. I like the idea of the Spartan team and all that. I just didn't like how they advertised the story. They advertised it as
that data is
the truth.
It being like Locke versus Chief.
Yeah.
Maybe
the Halo 5's campaign was the most disappointing of all.
But like the only Locke versus Chief moment is when they fight and then
they get
Chief wins the fight, but doesn't actually feel like he won the fight.
Yeah.
Just making a reading suggestion, man.
Right, it's just like, bro.
Gets cracked.
Let's move, noble team.
His visor gets cracked, and it's just like, bro, I don't understand like why they advertise it as gonna destroy Chief, and like they're fighting in a city and it's coming down and all that.
Yeah, and then like all the Hunt the Truth stuff, like they did so much cool marketing for it, and don't start the next one. But yeah, they did so much cool marketing for it, and it was just like lame. But that is going to be all for us today. Thank you for joining us on The Great Journey. This is the first episode of many, and we will be back and continue The Great Journey.